Alright, YouTube, this is BigBirdHater, and today I'm trying out a new video type. We're going to do a lightsaber in Microsoft Paint. There's none of that extra, just take a picture of a lightsaber and just edit the top, that's easy, but we're going to make our own. So, you're going to want to start with the lightsaber hilt, right here. Okay, I've already made this, it's pretty simple. You just, you want to start off with just a normal wooden piece, or not wooden, well, just a normal silver piece right here. It's just a silver square, filled in and everything. The lighter gray you want to do, if you have the new paint, which I downloaded. I don't even know where. And then you want to take a size, you want to take a brush and go for a size 10 brush. So, size 10 there. And you want to do it in black and just do 3 lines. It slowly gets smaller or wider coming out. And then you want to do the button, which was easy. You just do like a normal square. Alright. You do a normal rectangle here. And then just a smaller line right there. A smaller one there. And then you want to come out and before I did the button, I did some shading on it. So I just did a darker layer of gray, the normal gray, and then white. So I did white first, then the light gray, then the dark gray. It makes it look a bit better. And then I did this one, this black one, right? The black handle piece, I guess you could call it, at the bottom. I don't really study lightsabers, so I wouldn't know. But, and then you have this, right, and you got enough room for your, whatever, how you want it, the rest to be. Your actual sword itself, I guess you could call it the part, the light beam. So you do that, and then I shaded this top up here. So after you're going to have that done, you can really customize it whichever way you want. I just really did the original one, the one that everybody, like the normal hilt. You can check it out on Google Images if you want. So you're going to want to take a brush size of 20 and do it in whatever color you want. I'm going to do it in Mace Windu's purple. So size 20 brush size and brush. And then you're going to want to start a new layer first, so you don't have to overwrite anything or be too precise, and you could so go onto your new layer and take a brush size of 20 and start it so that you can't see like this bottom part in here. You can't see that. You're going to want to start it below where it actually is and go up. Oops. And you want to keep it straight as possible. Go up like that, nice and steady. I'd say that's about good. And then because this is already a second layer, that hilt won't be affected when you erase it. So you want to get like that, just nice and closey. And it looks nice and even in there. And then you want to keep this layer, don't do anything to that. Then you want to duplicate it so you have that same piece, right? And you want to go to effects, blurs, and you want Gaussian blur. So you're going to do that at a rate of about 30. No, even like at a rate of 20. No, that's if you want it really precise. So I guess 30 or 40 would be good. I'm going to do 40. So it's sort of noticeable. See, it's going down there. And you're going to do a few of these, right? So you're going to do 40. And it goes up to like 200, I think. So you're going to let that render. And then you want to go back to your original layer that does not have the blur on it. See that there? And then you're going to want to duplicate that one and go Gaussian blur again. Blurs, Gaussian blur. And this time you want to go a bit higher to about 80. It's twice as wide. Well, that's kind of wide. That's like that. So not too much of a jump. So I'd say about 65 is what I might do. See this? Yeah, that seems about right. Let it render. This is what's bad about the new one. Alright, so if you guys just like what I'm doing, just, comment, rate while this thing's loading. Alright, you know what to do. And then you want to go back to the first one, start a new layer. And you pretty much want to keep doing this until it looks like a normal lightsaber would, until this part that's easy to see blends completely in. So you want to go about 10 more up each time. So duplicate that layer. And now I've got an extra 2, so I can just work on those. Effects, blurs, Gaussian blur, and then I'd say about 80. Okay, on that. That's my knuckle. Yeah, we'll just keep going like this, right? I'm probably gonna do this 2 more times, maybe. I'm thinking. And you're gonna wanna, once you have this layer that looks, you can sort of see the blur there. I don't know if you can see it on that end of the thing, but once you have that, you're gonna go back on the next layer, or go on the next layer, do that whole duplicating thing again, Gaussian, and then do a smaller one. Okay, like 20, because this will start blending it in deeper and making it easier, easily noticeable. So now it's got a more thick blur, right? Like you can actually see it in the middle. So I'm gonna go back to this original, duplicate that, do Gaussian again, and just like 25 this time. Because last time it was 20. Now you want to go, actually yeah, you can even keep it at 20. You want to do like 20 a few times till it has a really thick, like even blur thing, right? So you can still see the center, but you can see that there's light rays coming off it, I guess. And it actually looks like a lightsaber. See, that's starting to look like it, but we want it to be bigger, like a bigger blur. So I'm gonna go like that one more time. Blurs, Gaussian. And then this time we're gonna go a bit bigger, 30. It's starting to look fat now, right? So we want to make it like that, thin it out, nice. Right, okay. And then one more time, I guess. Or well, yeah, one. Effects, blurs, Gaussian blur. And we're going to make it pretty wide this time. Like 95. Well, see, it's sort of like that wide. So now it looks like a nice, even coated blur. And you can't like see like purple and then almost no purple. It's a nice blur, right? So that's basically your lightsaber. And if you want, you can take like a picture of you like holding a lightsaber like this or something, and then you can just do that to the normal piece, and just when you when you do it, you're gonna want to just take the paint thing and go over it in the closest color you can possibly find. Right over where the toy part would be, like the part that folds out or whatever. The part that lights up in the toy lightsaber, the blade of it. So you're going to want to do that, and then just go over the Gaussian blur thing a few times. So basically there's your lightsaber.